Capturing twigs is off a rear bear hug, and there's two different ways to have that. Your arms can be free, or they can be pinned to your side, making it to where you're less accessible to use your self-defense. This technique is going to be where the person's going to come up behind you and your arms are going to be pinned. If the person's coming behind you and attacking you, it's basically two forms of people that's going to do this. A person that can't face you visually, eye to eye, so fall in the category of more of a bully. Or it's going to be somebody that you know, and they don't want to have you be able to identify them. By utilizing this, we're going to use different forms of martial arts for different applications. Our first movement, we're going to step out and widen our base. Imagine it this way. The reason we want to widen our base, we're actually harder to pick up. To understand that, imagine I had a cup of water in my hand. The cup is very easy to pick up. But if I spilt it across the floor here, it's much harder because it's a larger area. The same thing happens with the very first move. We want to put emphasis on stepping out, clearing our target that's behind us. By stepping from one direction to the other, I'm exposing the target that's behind me. Even though my upper body might be strapped to when I'm pinned, I still have the flexibility of moving my hips from one side just to give me that edge to where I've placed the person that was the attacker now on being the attacked. We're going to bring Diane out right now and have her come behind me and show this and break it down. As Diane comes up, notice I feel the grab. I notice the grab's going to be there before it's even locked. I want this situation not to get any worse. Not to get any worse, if I stepped out to widen up my foundation like we're talking about with the glass, her hand can come up and put me in a choke. Now I'm in a life or death situation. So by doing so, what I do, I step out, trapping her hand to make it to where she can't go to the throat. I throw my hips out of the way as I throw a strike back to her groin. From here, I'm going to drag my foot over to the top of her foot. I'm going to use all the weight that I have to smash the top of her foot. Imagine how that would feel just having somebody step on you. Come down, smash. From here, it's going to bring her face over. I'm going to come up with an obscure elbow right to the face. This is going to expose the whole target area. I have a hammer fist. I'm going to employ that by going back to the groin or even to the bladder, striking down. This is the end of the technique, but remember, we deal with the finish. The finish is we want to put the person in a situation they might not want to come back from. I'm going to blow out her knee as I strike with my forearm, my mid-range weapon, to the back of her head, taking her down to the ground. Stepping out, seeing if the worst person still wishes to continue the assault. Let's see that again. As Diane comes up behind me, I don't have visual, but I know just by the feel something's going on, obviously. I step out by trapping the arm, striking to the groin. Drag over to transfer my weight from one leg to the other, stomping to the foot, obscure elbow into the face, hammer fist as I have a check, knowing that her face is going to come over. I'm going to shoot my leg through to buckle her out as I take the neck down, coming back, seeing if the assault is still wished to be carried on. Let's do it again. Diane comes up. Once I feel it, I know I should go into action. Let's take that movement from right there, Diane. Here's my move, right here. Trapping the arm, striking, stomping, obscure elbow, hammer fist. Coming up, driving her down, establishing a base to see if I wish to continue the assault. Last time.